And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back here to Bristol, Florida, the state tournament here for Dixie Youth Baseball, the Ozone Division I. We're getting set for Sebring taking on Okeechobee. We're a little behind. The last game lasted 7 innings, so that was the reason there. And then, of course, they have to take a break and clear up the field and clean it all up. We're under partly cloudy skies here, and, of course, we're just about ready to go. The forecast called for some rain, but right now it looks like it's just going to stay cloudy, and we should be able to get these games finished. 91 feels like 102 is what it says outside, but there is some wind. And here's what is going on so far. Sebring lost their first game to Spring Hill American on Saturday in a very tough contest, 3-2. Okeechobee all over Spring Hill National, 16-9. Then Sebring won on Sunday, 9-2 over Holmes County. Okeechobee winning a really, really good game Sunday night. That one finished late. That one was delayed because of the rain on Sunday. They ended up winning that game by a score of 2-1. So these two teams battling it out right now. And, of course, right now Okeechobee 2-0 in the bracket. Sebring 1-1. So they will try to continue, and Sebring will try to knock them down one. Okeechobee wins here. They probably would pretty much guarantee themselves a spot to go to the World Series. But that's why they play the game. We thought the last game was interesting. It went 7 innings. Team got out front 8-0. And then all of a sudden, the other team comes back and pushes them all the way to the 7th inning before losing that game. Blountstown wins at 9-8 over Liberty County. That is in Division II. The players are being introduced. We'll have the starting lineups for you here in just a moment when we come back right here on JockJive.com.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Just about all white. Jones County diving catch at shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Krafts got it. Long throw over, and he got it.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get set to go here. Top of the first inning coming up. On the mound is going to be Caleb Cruz for Okeechobee. He will be given the ball, and he will face the Sebring lineup that looks like this. We'll start with the 12-man roster, and we'll give you the positions as well. Benny Bakar will lead things off. He'll play short. Cole Travers will play third and bat second. Batting third for pitching today, Dalton Todd. Batting fourth, the catcher Josh Morgan. Batting fifth, KJ Massey. He'll play left field. Batting sixth, Chaz Waltman. He'll play second base. Batting seventh, Nelson Morales. He'll play first. Batting eighth, Jamarcus Gomez. He'll be in center. Batting ninth, Brody Hall. Batting 10th, Blaine Humphrey. Batting 11th will be Jack Sebring. He'll be in right. And batting 12th will be Caden Kimbrell. Behind the plate for Okeechobee will be Zyron Flores. And taking a look around the bases, Whidden at first, Lineberry at second, Bloomfield at third, Suarez at short, Left field to be Brennan. Center field, Miko. Right field to be Osceola. And that is the lineup. First pitch is at 3:25. So we're a little bit off, but like I said, the last game went a little extra, and it took a little longer to get it finished. Second pitch is up over the top of the hitter, Bakar, and it is 2-0. So Caleb Cruz trying to find the strike zone here. Well, having a little trouble right now getting that pitch down. And again, 3-0. Wow. He's just trying to overthrow a little too much. Of course, Miko pitched a great game yesterday and pitching to contact. And finally, the strike is called on the 3-0 pitch on a take pitch. Miko pitched that really, really nice game against Spring Hill American. Swung on, popped up, that's foul, and it'll go 3-2 now. That's exactly what you want to do is pitch to contact. That's the type of game you can play, and your defense is good enough. And Okeechobee's was. You can hold that team to just that one run. They won that game 2-1. So a full count now. We got a timeout for something. I'm not sure what it was. Maybe we're waiting on some baseballs, or no, waiting on the catcher. Something happened. He's trying to fix his took something off. He has like a bandana-like thing on, and I think to keep the sweat out of the eyes, but he was also the catcher that got hit pretty hard numerous times in that game yesterday. Got ran over once. So the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, popped up into left field. Fly ball into the glove of the left fielder. And it'll be out number one. So one away. As Bakar flies out to left. And grabbed by Hayden Brennan for out number one. So one away for Cole Travers, the third baseman. And the big curveball up top again misses 1-0. It's been behind the hitter a couple of times with that pitch. Hadn't been able to find that zone yet. The shout-out number for text only is on the screen again above the scoreboard. Most of you are familiar with how that works. You text a shout-out 423-307-3711. We'll read it during the audio broadcast portion. And don't forget to tell me where you're listening at today. And then, of course, you can buy the copy of the audio broadcast for just $5. And you can give it to somebody as a keepsake or as a gift, or play it for one of the kids. Ground ball to short, over to first in time for the out. And that way they can hear the game and hear your shout-out. It's kind of cool. And to do that, it's info@jockjive.com, info@jockjive.com. Tell them what game you'd like to purchase. It's $5. And make sure you put in there Okeechobee versus Sebring, Ozone, Division 1. And once you do that, then we'll send you back the information you need to be able to download your copy. And again, it's just $5. So if you'd like to put a shout-out in that broadcast, text 423-307-3711. And we'll get that in there for you. Dalton Todd, the pitcher now, to the plate with 2 down. Count goes 2-0. Cruz delivers. Swung on. Pop fly, high in the air. Second base calls for it, makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down. That'll end the inning. We'll come back. Bottom of the first coming up next. Okeechobee will come to the plate.
Just about all White Jones County. Diving catch at shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Kraft's got it. Long throw over, and he got it.
Bottom of the first inning coming up, and a shout out to JoJo Chavez from Uncle Julio listening from Okeechobee. Let's go, Chobe. Thanks for the shout out. We appreciate it. Let's set up your lineup now for Okeechobee. Caleb Cruz, the pitcher, will bat first. Batting second will be Suarez. He's at short. Batting third in center field is Charlie Miko. Batting fourth, Ethan Bloomfield. He's at third. Batting fifth, Caden Whitten. He is at first base. Batting sixth, Briley Osceola. He is in right field. Batting seventh, Jaden Urbina. Batting eighth, Jason Jolly. Batting ninth, Braden Lineberry. He's at second base. Batting 10th, Zyron Flores. He's behind the plate. Batting 11th, JoJo Chavez. He is a sub. And batting 12th will be Hayden Brennan. He is in left field. So there we go. We got the lineups. On the mound will be Dalton Todd. He was in the game the other day, so Todd will get the start here for Sebring. And behind the plate will be Josh Morgan. Out at first will be Morales. Second baseman will be Waltman. Third baseman Travers. Bakar will be at short. In left field will be Massey. In center field will be Gomez. Sebring is in right. So Caleb Cruz will lead things off here. He gets through his part of the inning. He goes 1, 2, 3 in the inning against Sebring, and now he'll bat here in the bottom of the first. Cruz, Suarez, and Miko, your first three. If one of those get on, Bloomfield will bat fourth. Coaches are at the table. Not sure what was being discussed there, but I think we're ready to go now. I tell you what, there is a lot of intense people sometimes down on these fields with these games. So Cruz takes a couple of practice swings, and now Todd is ready to deliver his first pitch. Pitch on the way, and it's inside. It'll be ball one. Dalton Todd throws hard, and he's a right-hander. He's got a pretty good delivery of that pitch. Strike on the inside corner. The count will go 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, games tomorrow have been moved from 5 and 7:30 to 9 and 11:30 in the morning. Impending rain playing a part in that. To right field, great catch by the right fielder, Jack Sebring. Comes in, goes down to one knee, and pulls it in for 1 out. First out of the inning. So Sebring makes a good catch out there in right. And again, with the weather that was supposed to be coming in this week, they have moved tomorrow's games, scheduled for 5 and 7:30 to 9 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. If you want to keep up to date, don't forget Florida Dixie Youth Baseball on Facebook. Jock Jive also has a Facebook page at Jock Jive Sports. And we're on Twitter at Jock Jive. Ground ball to short. Bakar picks it up, flips it over to first for the second out. And I told you this was going to be a good one. This is going to be tight, folks. 2 up, 2 away very quickly. Bottom of the first inning, no score. And Charlie Miko, who pitched a phenomenal game yesterday, comes to the plate here. Did a really nice job on the mound yesterday. Comes to the plate with 2 down. Todd with a fastball. Smoking right across the plate there. Woo! He had some heat on that one. That one hit into right field. It's going to be over the head of Sebring. That's going to the fence. Miko round 2, and that's where he's going to hold up. It'll be a double for Charlie Miko, first hit of the ball game, and that gets the Okeechobee fans on their feet. Nice piece of hitting there. First hit of the ball game. And now Ethan Bloomfield, who had some great plays over at third the other day, did a fine job, is at the plate with the runner at second. That's down low. And it is called for a strike, though. Wow. Looked to me like it was a little low, so the strike zone must be a little bigger. Wind blowing in pretty good. Some cloud cover coming over in right field. We're hoping this rain that was forecast to come into the area about this time has held off, and they pushed the percentage of a chance of rain to late tonight. Outside again on the corner, and quickly 0-2 to Ethan Bloomfield. Miko stays at second base with 2 down. Wow, called third. It went right by him, frozen. Really nice pitch from Todd. Drops in a little spinner there and gets the third out. So they strand a runner. We've completed 1. We're going to the top of the second, no score on JockJive.com.
Your stay in Morristown at the Best Western Plus Morristown Conference Center Hotel. A friendly greeting awaits inside, and they appreciate you for choosing their hotel. When checking in, be sure to show your Best Western Rewards card and earn points. Make yourself at home in their spacious lobby, plenty of seating room, and a large screen TV await. Make your own waffles in the breakfast room each morning. Enjoy complimentary breakfast served 6 to 10 a.m. For your comfort, you'll find a dining table, work desk, and chair, and an LCD television in each room. Also equipped with a microwave and mini fridge. The Best Western Plus Morristown Conference Center Hotel in Morristown.
Just about all Wayne Jones County. Diving catch at shortstop. Gross. Gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Kraft's got it. Long throw over, and he got it.
One more game tonight. It'll be in Division II, and that game will be played Franklin County against Fort Meade. Fort Meade right now 2-0 in the Division II bracket. They also have a chance to probably seal the deal, so to speak, with a win in Division II. With a win there, they would be 3-0 with 1 game to play, and I don't think anybody then could catch them on that side because they are out front of 2 teams that are both 1-1. So it all will happen, though, on Wednesday. We'll pretty much know by then who's deciding. But right now, we're going to move games up because of the impending weather that's supposed to be coming. 90 to 100% chance of some serious rain and thunderstorms coming in tomorrow. And so they're hoping they can get the 2 games in before any of that happens at 9 and 11:30. First pitch fouled off by Morgan. Second pitch is a strike, so it's quickly 0-2 to Josh Morgan, and Caleb Cruz has been able to find the strike zone here to start the top of the second. Swung on, little ground ball. It goes foul down the third base line. So it'll stay 0-2. Morgan, Massey, and Waltman. I'm going to say whoever filled out the lineup card this time for Sebring has some very nice handwriting. That is really appreciative when you're up here in the booth. You can see the names and see the writing. Swing and a miss. He went for a high fastball. And a first strikeout for Caleb Cruz. 1 away. And it'll be KJ Massey now. Massey with 1 out. Will bat from the right side against Cruz. And coming into the on-deck circle will be Chaz Waltman. Sometimes you see these lineup cards and they're I know coaches are scratching names down there quickly and hard to read them, but whoever did the Sebring one did a really nice job. And after I've seen the lineup at least once, then it's not too hard to do. And I've been on this diamond the whole time. We'll be on this diamond the whole time. So foul ball slapped just past the third base bag out into left field. once you start seeing it enough, then you realize and remember who they are. But so a strike on the foul ball to Massey, the left fielder. Swing and a miss. Strike out. The ump's got, I think he's got the wrong call because I only had 2 strikes. So the first one he fouled off, that's strike 2. There's strike 3. It's dropped, picked up though. And the throw down to first is in time for the out. So 2 strikeouts back to back. Now Chaz Waltman to the plate. And here we go with another one of those games where a pitcher's duel. And a 2-1 win for Okeechobee. There's only a couple of hits in that ball game, and it took quite a while before anybody really got anything going at all. It was the last inning that got really exciting in that ball game. Hard fastball is down in the dirt. 1-0. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs. It's a ground ball. Diving stop made by the shortstop. Gets up, makes the throw, but unfortunately he couldn't pull it down. What a play, though, by Bakar. I mean, he dove, knocked that ball down, got up, tried to make that throw to get the runner, Chaz Waltman. Waltman gets there, and the first baseman pulled it down, but unfortunately just a little high. Infield single there. I know I'm not the official scorekeeper, but that is not an error by any means. An error is always considered to be a play that is as natural or natural ability to make the play to get the out. That was not natural ability there. That was just an excellent effort. Outside toss, throw down to get the runner. He's going to be safe. Stolen base for Waltman. And good job on the pitch out, but that pitch out might have been a little off target there and giving Flores the chance to try to throw him out. Runner down at second now. An opportunity for Sebring. Morales at the plate. And Cruz looks over to second now. Delivers. There's a shot delivered into left field on a one-hopper. They're going to wave him. Here comes the throw. The throw to the plate. No, he got underneath the tag, and then Morales goes down to second. So the base hit. The throw coming in from left field was right at the plate, but the runner gets underneath for the score, and Sebring goes on top 1-0. Back-to-back singles. Nelson Morales down at second. Gomez now at the plate. Ground ball back to the mound. Cruz picks it up, flips it over to first for the out. So third out of the inning, but they pick up a run. We're going to the bottom of the second. It's a 1-0 lead in favor of Sebring right here on JockJive.com. Bottom of the second inning, 1-0 lead for Sebring on a couple of hits there. And now to the bottom of the second, Okeechobee sending to the plate Whidden, Osceola, and Urbina. Those three will try to put somebody on base to get things going. And again, in Division I, right now Okeechobee 2-0. And Sebring is 1-1. So Sebring would love nothing more than to get the upset here, to go 2-1 and knock Okeechobee to 2-1. Then you start to put in teams that are tied at the end of 4 games in a playoff scenario. Would happen for Thursday. Caden Whidden. Whoa, fastball in from Todd, a little too tight. Backs him off the plate, 1-0. So again, tomorrow morning, 9 and 11:30 for the ball games. 9 a.m. and 11:30 for the ball games instead of the late games tomorrow because of the impending weather that is coming to the area. And they're forecasting some nasty stuff for both Tuesday and Wednesday, unfortunately. So 1-0 ball game right now. Sebring on top. Slap towards the shortstop. Picked up, fires over to first. In time for the out. And again, Bakar with that out. And it's one away. We saw Bakar on the mound the other day. Did a nice job on the hill. Here's Briley Osceola, the right fielder, to the plate. And a strike on the outside corner from Todd. Jaden Serbina in the on-deck circle. Swung on, ground ball, and it'll turn foul. 2 strikes. Bottom of 2. 0-2 count. Curveball misses outside, 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Second strikeout of the ball game for Todd. Second out of the inning for Okeechobee. Jaden Urbina now will come to the plate. Off the plate for ball 1. On the outside edge, get strike 1. So the umpire is doing for both pitchers. He's given the same zone. So basically, hang in the corners. You can get the strike in this one. Fastball too much down low, 2-1. Urbina trying to get himself on with 2 outs. Looking for a base runner here. And inside a little tight, and the count will go 3 balls, 1 strike. Jolly in the on-deck circle if Urbina gets on. Again, Okeechobee 2-0 in their first 2 games. Sebring 1-1. And Sebring definitely would like to go to a 2-1 and make Okeechobee go 2-1. Ball 4 is delivered. We'll put a runner down at first on the walk. Good luck, Sebring, from Coach Mitch, Liam, and Aiden. Thanks for the shout-outs. Throw over to first, and Urbina back into the bag quickly. Jason Jolly is at the plate. Pitch is a strike. I want to send a shout out to my grandson, Charlie Batty Miko from Nini in West Palm Beach. All righty, there you go. Outside corner again, strike 2. Quickly 0-2 to Jason Jolly. 1-0 lead right now, Sebring. Okeechobee with a runner at first, 2 down, trying to tie this ball game. Ooh, fastball didn't catch the edge that time. 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Down low. 2-2. A balk has been called, and down to second will go Urbina. So with the 2-2 count, no pitch, a balk was called. Timeout again by the Sebring coach. Going to want to go out and ask about this. And it was because of the fact that when he made the motion to wind up, he did not come set. So Bakar and the third baseman are out there explaining to him what he did. Let's go Sebring from Benny Grandma in Michigan. Swung on, fouled off, out of play. Stays 2-2. I'd like to give a shout out to Okeechobee also. Zyron Flores, number 19, his family is listening back at home and is cheering them on. Go Okeechobee. Shout out to my nephew Z, go Chobee. Again, folks, don't forget to get copies of these games and get them downloaded so they can hear these shout-outs. You can purchase a downloaded copy for just $5 of today's game by emailing us at info@jockjive.com. That's INFO, jockjive.com. Tell them you want the game Okeechobee versus Sebring, and they'll tell you how to get that. It's $5. You can keep the copy for yourself or give it to somebody or gift it or keepsake, whatever. Very cool. Because what you don't realize is the kids are playing the ball game. They're not hearing the broadcast. So if you want to let them know what it sounds like and maybe they got a home run or a great play or something, they get to hear their name mentioned or announced. They get to hear your shout-out. It's a pretty cool thing. So info@jockjive.com, just $5 will get you a download copy of today's audio broadcast. Strike 3 called. He watched it go by. Jolly goes down looking. Third strikeout of the ball game, and that was a big out, stranding the runner at 2. We've completed 2. We're going to the third inning of play. Still a 1-0 lead for Sebring when we come back. Top of the third inning, a 1-0 lead, Sebring, and they come to the plate with Brody Hall, Blaine Humphrey, and Jack Sebring against Caleb Cruz. Ground ball to short. One scoop picked up, throw to first in time. Okeechobee defense looking just as good as they did the other night in that big win over Spring Hill American. Gets the first out of the inning over there at short. And a great play by Suarez. This next one swapped it. Suarez again in front of the second base bag, and the throw to first in time for the out. So Suarez, 2 balls hit to him, 2 putouts, 2 down. As Humphrey goes down on the first swing, that'll bring up Jack Sebring now to the plate. So Alex Suarez doing the job at short. I said they've got a very good infield and a good tight outfield too. They play up, ground ball to second. Going to be a 1-2-3 pitch inning and a 1-2-3 out inning. As that one goes 1-3, so 3 up, 3 down on 3 pitches. We're going to the bottom of the third. It's 1-0. Okeechobee getting ready to come to the plate.
Your stay in Moorestown at the Best Western Plus Moorestown Conference Center Hotel. A friendly greeting awaits inside, and they appreciate you for choosing their hotel. When checking in, be sure to show your Best Western Rewards card and earn points. Make yourself at home in their spacious lobby, plenty of seating room, and a large screen TV await. Make your own waffles in the breakfast room each morning. Enjoy complimentary breakfast served 6 to 10 a.m. For your comfort, you'll find a dining table, work desk, and chair, and an LCD television in each room. Also equipped with a microwave and mini fridge. The Best Western Plus Moorestown Conference Center Hotel in Moorestown.
Sebring leads this one by a score of 1-0. 1 run on 2 hits and no runs on 1 hit for Okeechobee. A good pitcher's duel here as we go into the bottom of the third inning. Again, standings right now, Okeechobee 2-0, Sebring, Spring Hill American, Spring Hill National, all 1-1-1, and Holmes 0-2, Holmes County. So this is a big game because Sebring can really kind of mess up the bracket, so to speak, for Okeechobee right now. They would be tied 2-1. They would both come up at 2-1, and then it's going to be between Spring Hill American and Spring Hill National. Those 2 teams will play tomorrow morning at 11:30. One of them can be knocked from that 1-1 spot. They would drop to 1-2. The other team would go 2-1. So we could have 3 teams at 2-1 if Sebring wins this ball game. 3 teams at 2-1 after 11:30 tomorrow at the 11:30 game. Okeechobee plays early tomorrow morning. They play Holmes County. Okeechobee with a win here could pretty much probably set themselves for a really good chance of getting to the World Series here for the Division I Ozone. But Sebring says not so fast. We want a chance to go. So that's why they play the game, and it's a good one. Jason Jolly was the last out. So Braden Lindberry, the second baseman, comes to the plate. He'll bat from the left side against Todd, and the first pitch is outside, ball 1. Still got one more game coming up tonight, as I mentioned, at 6 p.m. And that will be a Division II game. Franklin County and Fort Meade. Fort Meade out in front of that Division 2-0. Down low. Count to go 3-0 now to Lineberry. And he's going to get ball 4. 4 straight pitch walk. Second walk given up. And Okeechobee with a base runner. That'll bring up Zyron Flores, the catcher, batting from the right side. Let's see if they run Lineberry. Up high, ball 1. Has yet to throw a strike here in the inning. 5 pitches and still not in the zone. There he got one. It's 1-1. Flores with a 1-1 count. Lineberry down at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss on a fastball. Got behind him. 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nicely done after going a walk in the first batter. Gets going after 5 pitches, can't find the zone, and gets the strikeout. 1 away. Chavez to the plate. JoJo from the right side. Takes the fastball for a strike. 11th man on the roster and in the order, and then Brennan will be the last batter, and then they will go to their starting 9. That way everybody gets to bat in the tournament. Slow rolling ground ball to second. They'll have 1 play. Pick it up, throw to first. Down to second goes Lineberry. And it's 2 outs with the runner at second. Hayden Brennan, the left fielder, coming in to bat here. Off the handle, grounded back to the mound. Todd picks it up, throws to first, and we're done. Just that quick. The inning is over. Again, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We've completed 3. We're going to the 4th. Still a 1-0 lead for Sebring here on JockJive.com.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Welcome back. Veteran Memorial Park here in Bristol, Florida. 3 innings that quick. Up, down, up, down, up, down. We are in the top of the 4th inning. A 1-0 lead for Sebring. As we got 1 more game yet to go here tonight. And you can hear some of the wind and thunder in the background, and hopefully it'll stay in the background. Caden Kimbrell coming to the plate. He'll be the 12th man in the order, then they'll bat the original 9. So Kimbrell will lead things off here in the top of the 4th for Sebring. Right now they are up 1-0. Caleb Cruz back to work here in the 4th. First pitch for a strike. Laying down a bunt, reached out, got a piece of it for strike 2, and now I'll have to swing away. Good try, just couldn't connect all the way. That pitch was a little too outside. Going to lay that bunt down. Flores trying to get the gear back on. And pitch is outside, and the count will go 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2. Swung on, fouled off. Wind blowing from left across to the first base dugout. Blowing pretty good, too. Blowing that flag, probably 10, 15 mile an hour. And without that wind, boy, it'd be kind of a mess down there. But folks underneath the pop-up tents, they got fans and stuff, battery-operated ones, and Reaches out, he pokes it towards first, off the end of the bat to the first baseman's glove, unassisted for the outs. One away. So we'll go back to the top of the lineup. Benny Bakar trying to lead things off. Flew out to left field his first time up. Left fielder made a great catch. Missed on the first pitch, ball one. Laying down the bunt. He's got the speed to beat it out. It's going to go to the mound, but right over to the first baseman, and Bakar is going to get caught this time on the bunt. So 2 up, 2 away. Trying to get a base runner. Good idea. Just didn't get it to the place he wanted to with that bunt. Shout out to our grandson, Brody Hall of Sebring, from Nana and Papa in Dover, Florida. Go Sebring. Thanks for the shout out. 2 down. Line shot through the middle for Cole Travers, and he will get on with a single. So Sebring gets a base runner here in the top of the 4th with 2 away. And that'll bring up Dalton Todd, the pitcher, who would love to help himself here. Love to pick up another run, feel a little more comfortable on the mound. 3rd hit of the ball game for Sebring. Pitch is outside and missed. 1-0. So 3 hits in the ball game so far now for Sebring and 1 run. Runner at first, 2 out. Cruz's delivery a little high. 2 balls, no strikes. Popped into right center field. That's going to be trouble. That's going all the way to the fence. Todd rounds first and holds on. Picked up by the center fielder quickly. They will hold the runner at 3rd. Travers down to 3rd base. Back-to-back singles. Todd on at 1st. And Sebring trying to get something going here. Put some more runs on the board. Josh Morgan taking the gear off as he comes to the plate with 2 outs. And the coach will come out and get the shin guards, and Josh will get ready to go to the plate. Josh struck out his first time against Cruz. One nothing lead, but chances right here with runners on the corner and 2 down. Runner goes. They'll let him go. They'll fake the throw. Todd will take 2nd base. Morgan now with a big opportunity here to try to plate a couple. Swung on, popped up. Let's go Sebring from your Sebring AAA Baseball Brothers. 0-2 count. Inside, little tight. Backed him off, 1-2. Morgan with a big opportunity here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd. Cruz pitch is up a little high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're in the top of 4 and a very big ball game here for both squads. On the handle, slowly rolling to 3rd, picked up the throw to 1st in time, and they get out of the inning. You strand a couple again. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Still a 1-0 lead. Okeechobee coming to the plate.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back. for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Bottom of the 4th inning. Okeechobee is getting ready to come to the plate. They're down by a run. They've only got 1 hit in the ball game so far. Buddha wants to give a shout out to my cuz Charlie Miko listening to this game from out here on the cruise ship. All right, cool. 1-0 lead, Sebring. And Caleb Cruz will lead it off here to start the bottom of the 4th. Cruz, Suarez, and Miko due up here in the inning. Don't forget, for your copy of today's game, if you'd like to purchase a download for keepsake, gift, whatever the case may be, don't forget it's an easy $5. I mean, we're not charging you an arm and a leg, that's for sure. Just $5 covers the cost of everything we have to do on our end. All you have to do is email us at info, I-N-F-O, at jockjive.com. Tell us what game you'd like to purchase for download. We'll send you the information and how to go about that. And so it's pretty simple. Info at jockjive.com. Then just put in the message, I'd like to purchase the Okeechobee versus Sebring game, Ozone Division 1. Took place on July 8th if you want. You can put the date in there. Time if you really want to, but doesn't matter. As long as we know who the 2 teams were and as long as you put in their Ozone, then we'll know how to do it. We'll send you the information back so you can get a download copy for just $5. Wind and some thunder booming away from us, but hopefully blowing away from the ballpark. We're starting at the top of the order with Caleb Cruz leading off here in the bottom of the 4th. And some changes or something at the scorer's table, so that's what we're waiting on. So we're just about ready. Looking at that radar screen, and right now it's all around us. And then it goes right through. Still waiting. I don't know. I'm not sure what they're doing there. There's storms off to our east and north. There's a storm coming from the west. And it looks like it's just kind of sliding right around us right now. So we're hoping that it stays that way. If we get anything out of it right now, it would be some light rain is a possibility. But most of the rain is off to the east. So we're hoping we can stay out of that. But more coming in from the west side. So we'll see. It may affect our late game. It's supposed to start at 6. Still waiting for whatever is taking place down there at the scorer's table. Not sure. Changes by the Sebring coach, I believe, and then the Okeechobee coach is coming over to check on some things. So the way they set it up this year, they put the scorer's table down behind the backstop so they could make their changes and do their pitch count. They did not put them upstairs with us this year, so we don't hear or see everything that's going on. But that's fine. That way they can take care of things because we just want to call the game. Caleb Cruz at the plate against Todd. Dalton Todd ready to go here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Pulled back and slapped that ball into center field. Nice piece of hitting there for Cruz. Line drive single to start things off and gets the Okeechobee crowd going. Good piece of hitting. Second hit of the ball game. Nico's got a double. Now Cruz with a single. Here's Alex Suarez with a runner at first, but Cruz, we know, likes to run. We'll see if he takes off. He's got a decent step lead over there. Turn, fire back to the bag, and he's in safely. Climbs back up out of the dirt, steps back up, ready to go again. Down low, misses on the first pitch. It's a ball outside. Alex Suarez at the plate. If he can connect at the same time that Cruz is trying to take a bag, it could be almost like a hit and run, and you could have runners at first and third. Dalton Todd, though, not going to let him get too far off that bag as he throws over one more time. Down low, and the count will go 2-0. Cruz playing a little cat and mouse over there with him. Hold it, ripped it down the line, fair ball down the left field line. It'll turn, and Cruz goes down to second. Suarez on at first. It's back-to-back singles for Okeechobee. Starting to make some noise here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Charlie Miko with a double his first time up. Looks down at the coach at first. A time being called, though, before we get to that. Dalton Todd and his coach going to have some words. And will this... Well, they're going to pitch him. They're not going to pull him yet. So Miko will come to the plate. Nobody out, first and second. He'll bat from the right side. Double his last time up. They're looking over at first base at Suarez. He's got the bigger lead. Nobody covered out at second. Suarez jumps off the bag. Strike is called on the first pitch to Miko. Ground ball towards third. Short flip to third for the force. Bakar gets the force. Runner still at first and second. The out is recorded against Cruz. So one out, first and second still for Ethan Bloomfield, who's watched the third pitch go by for a strikeout. Takes the first pitch away, 1-0. One down and first and second still for Okeechobee. Step off the mound and look the runner back at second. Suarez goes back to the bag. Bakar playing a little cat and mouse with him out there at short. Takes off and goes. Bloomfield swings and fouled it off. And boy, they had that timed perfectly. Suarez wasting no time. He was going to go and get third base. But a foul ball, and it brings him back 1-1. Will they run him again? Bakar now in behind the runner at second. Todd looking over there. Steps off the bag, looks him back. Ground ball towards second, off the glove of Todd. Second baseman picks it up, throws to first. They'll throw back to third. Whoa, almost threw it away. That would have been very costly. Suarez down to third. Miko goes to second. The out is recorded 4-3 in your book for the second out of the inning. Now you got runners at second and third with 2 down. And Caden Whitten comes to the plate. Opportunity for Okeechobee to tie this up at least with 1 run. Step back away from the plate and swing. And I've seen this a lot against Todd, and I'm not sure if they feel they were more confident by pulling away and then connecting. It doesn't seem right. They step out of there on that fastball, and they swing still, and they haven't been able to connect. But right now, if you're the catcher for Sebring, you walk out there and you say, okay, they're pulling out of the box, so keep it outside. The first 2 guys stepped out a little bit and smoked the ball out into the outfield, Cruz and Suarez, but popped it into the glove of the second baseman on the little low line shot. Third out of the inning. They strand both the runners. We've played 4. We're going to the 5th inning in a 1-run ball game. When we come back, Sebring goes to the bat.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
We've played 4. We are now going into the 5th inning. Top of 5 here. Sebring coming to the plate with Massey. Struck out his first time up. And Cruz goes back to work. Whoops. Let that one go. And it's behind the hitter and behind everything. And to the backstop it goes. So Cruz on the hill. He's been since the beginning of the ball game. Line shot right into the glove of the third baseman. Bloomfield grabs that one for out number 1. Right down at the shoelaces. Good grab there. 1 away. Couple of ground hops to the mound. Cruz picks it up off the bat of Chaz Waltman. And it's 2 down. So 2 pitches again and 2 down. Temperature's dropped a little bit with the wind coming in. It's dropped it down to about 88. Feels like 93, but much cooler than it was. Nelson Morales at the plate. And again, third pitch, ground ball to second, to first for the out. So a 1-2-3 pitch inning, 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Still a 1-0 lead, Sebring. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Last inning, Okeechobee had runners at 2nd and 3rd. Didn't play to anybody. They're down 1-0. They will get to bat in the bottom of the 6th. Sebring has 3 outs to work with in the top of the 6th. And it's 1-0 right now, their favor, pending the outcome of the bottom of the 5th here. And like I said, this was going to be a battle. It was going to be a pitcher's duel. Runs were going to be very minimal, and they are. 1-0. Leading things off, Briley Osceola, Jaden Urbina, and then Jason Jolly. 6, 7, and 8 in the lineup. First pitch, the umpire says a little high, ball 1. Fouled off there at the plate, 1-1. Dalton Todd, Caleb Cruz, they've done a great job on the hill for both squads so far in this ball game. Down low, 2-1. This is when I so wish that the internet had the bandwidth to bring you video of this game like this. Inside, 3-1, but we're glad to be able to bring it to you, at least with an audio broadcast, so you could at least hear the game, but it would have been nice if they had a good bandwidth out here. 3-1 count. Outside, missed it, and ball 4 and a walk to start the bottom of 5. Osceola down with the walk. Brings up Jaden Urbina. Outside, missed. Runner goes. The throw down, not going to be in time. Osceola with the stolen base. And count 2-0 to Urbina. Jolly in the on-deck circle. 3-0 count now. And Dalton Todd having trouble finding that strike zone right now here in the bottom of 5. Inside corner called for a strike. Swing and a miss, and it is strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Osceola with the lead at second base. 3-2 count. Down low, another walk. And Todd kind of raises the hand like, what was wrong with that pitch? Time being called. And I believe we're going to take the ball, and this is going to be it for Dalton. He pitched a really good game, but unfortunately, he's struggling a little bit here in the inning. And the ball is going to be given to the young man on the mound. And he will go out to the mound, and he'll have 2 runners on base. Taking over for Sebring is going to be Brody Hall. And Brody will get his second appearance on the hill. We'll give him some warm-up time. We'll come back and get things going right here at JockJive.com.
Your stay in Morristown at the Best Western Plus Morristown Conference Center Hotel. A friendly greeting awaits inside, and they appreciate you for choosing their hotel. When checking in, be sure to show your Best Western Rewards card and earn points. Make yourself at home in their spacious lobby, plenty of seating room, and a large screen TV away. Make your own waffles in the breakfast room each morning. Enjoy complimentary breakfast served 6 to 10 a.m. For your comfort, you'll find a dining table, work desk, and chair, and an LCD television in each room. Also equipped with a microwave and mini fridge. The Best Western Plus Morristown Conference Center Hotel in Morristown.
So Brody Hall takes over for Dalton Todd here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2 runners aboard, no outs. He'll face Jason Jolly, the right-hander Hall, on the mound. They'll leave the runners alone. They will not play them. They will play a tight infield. Line shot past the second baseman into center field. The throw into the shortstop. They're going to turn Osceola. Here he comes to the plate. The tag is going to be put on him. He's out. The throw down the third. They're going to double up 2 guys. And a little tough there. Okeechobee maybe got a little too aggressive. They send Osceola home. He's thrown out there. And now they're going to question, is this a triple play? They got Osceola at the plate. The home plate umpire called him out. That was the first one. Then they threw down to third. They got Urbina. That's the second one. And then they got the runner at first, which was Jason Jolly. But I don't know how this is the question the coach has too. Apparently he came off the bag and they were able to throw over there and tag him when he turned the corner. So he's out after the single. So it ends up being a triple play to end the inning. And I have never called one in 20-some plus years. Never. That is amazing. I have never seen anything like that at all, folks. That was unbelievable. We're going to the 6th inning. It's still a 1-0 ball game. Don't go anywhere. This one not done yet. What an unbelievable way to end that 5th inning. This is twice now we've seen teams get maybe a little too aggressive by sending a runner instead of maybe leaving them where they're at and taking the advantage. You had no outs in that inning with 2 runners aboard, and you end up in a triple play to end the inning. And now Sebring comes to the plate. They lead it 1-0 in the top of the 6th inning. 3 outs to work with both teams. Ground ball foul. As leading things off is Jamarcus Gomez. Caleb Cruz is going to try to finish this game here. He started the first, and he is here in the 6th. And they're going to use him as far as they can. And right now, Cruz trying to get 3 quick ones. Ground ball back past his glove into center field. Base hit. Runner aboard. Cruz just happened to be on the wrong side of the mound after the pitch and couldn't get the glove back over quick enough. 5th hit in the ball game for Sebring. And they've got a runner at first with nobody out. Brody Hall, who is now on the mound, is at the plate. Runner goes, and Flores drops the exchange. Down to second goes Gomez. Now we know Sebring likes to be aggressive too. And they definitely like to send runners. Ground ball up the middle. Let's see if he turns him. The center fielder is playing right behind the dirt. The throw goes to third base. And the coach held him up. Knowing how important the run is for insurance, really, really important. 1-0 lead. Now runners first and third, no outs. We'll be going back to the top of the order here, but the Okeechobee coach coming out to talk to Cruz. And not reaching for the baseball. Seems to be okay. Let's see if he'll stay or not. Like I said, he's pitched a great game. You can't fault him. He's down 1-0. This time they get a couple of base hits, though. Five hits so far in the ball game. Cruz is going to stay where he's at. Coming to the plate will be Benny Bakar. Runners at first and third. You've got to keep the runner at third if you can from scoring. Runner from first is definitely going to go. Strike is going to be called. They're going to let him go. They're not going to play on him. And you knew he was going to take the bag. So Hall is down at second now. It's second and third, no outs. And Bakar, 1 strike. Throw over to third, swing tag, and he's back in time. Trying to catch him off the bag just a little bit. Just about had him, too. Again, back over to third, and hear the yell from the crowd in the coach's back. Everybody trying to make sure that he doesn't get picked off. That's Gomez over at third. Pitch from Cruz, fouled back. Well, if you ever wanted to get a strikeout, right now would be the time. He's had only a couple in the game today. Struck out Morgan, he struck out Massey. That's been it for Caleb. 2-strike count on Bakar. Up top. Count to go 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cruz delivers. Bakar pops it up on the infield. First baseman in foul territory will make the grab for 1 out. Runners cannot advance. Well, they wouldn't advance. It wasn't that far out. So there's 1. And it's a big out. They'll need a second one. Sebring will try to plate a couple of runners here. Cole Travers, last time up, smacked a single. He grounded out to short his first time up. He's 1 for 2. Big pitch there. Ooh, apparently inside. One and 0 count. And outside and high, the count goes 2-0. Cruz has got to put that pitch in there with 2-0 count. Needs that strike. 2-0, 2 runners aboard. A 1-0 ball game. Oh, and he's up high again, and the count goes 3 balls, no strikes. This is a take pitch all the way. Cole Travers, 3-0, will be taking this pitch. And outside on the corner for a strike. Popped up in the air. Fair ball just inside the line. That's going to score 1 as they waited to see if it was going to be a fair ball or not, and it is. Or no, they called foul, so back he'll come. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Everybody was yelling fair ball, but the home plate umpire finally raised his hands and said foul ball. The infield ump, of course, is over between second and third because there are 2 runners aboard at second and third. Big full count pitch here from Cruz. Swung on, drives it into center field, into the glove. Oh, and out of the glove. Off the glove of the center fielder, the run is going to score. An error off the center fielder's glove. It was right in and it bounced out. Gomez scores. Brody Hall goes to third. First and third, and now a 2-run lead in the first error of the ball game. And oh man, that's not the way that young man plays. Charlie Miko, that ball hit the glove and then popped out. Time is being called, and this might be it for Caleb Cruz. It was a line drive play, and Miko was coming in. I think he was going to try to make the grab and be ready to throw home in case they were going to try to send the runner. Caleb Cruz has pitched a fine game, but he is going to leave the mound, and they're going to bring in some relief. What a game. So Caleb comes off. Al makes some changes. We'll come back. Stay there. It's 2-0 right now in favor of Sebring. Warming up is Ethan Bloomfield. He will come on for Caleb Cruz, who pitched a very good ball game. 2 runs, 5 hits against him. Of course, Caleb's still responsible for the 2 runners on base. Just 1 out in the inning. And the batter will be Dalton Todd, who cracked a single his last time up, flew out to second base his first time up. Runner still on the bases at first and third. The infield plays tight. Runner goes from first down to second on the pitch. It'll be ball 1. And now second and third for Todd. Sebring trying to add to their lead of 2-0. And inside and tight from Bloomfield, 2-0. Boy, tough play, and I know exactly what Charlie Miko was trying to do. He was trying to make sure he catches that line drive and is moving forward so his momentum helps him get the ball to the plate in case the runner was going to tag. Line shot, and it's going to fly into right field over the second baseman's head. They're going to hold the runner at third. One run is going to score, though, and that is going to be Brody Hall. And they now have a 3-0 lead. On another hit by Dalton Todd, his second of the day. Cole Travers goes down to third. Now Todd will take second, and it'll be second and third. Josh Morgan 0 for 2 at the plate, ball one. Down in the dirt, 2-0. So a game that was 1-0 is now 3-0. And still not done here with just one out. Says it's high, 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. Ethan Bloomfield trying to find the zone here. Struggling a little bit as well. He's up top again, and that'll be ball 4. That'll be a walk. Base is now loaded. K.J. Massey, who was 0 for 2, line out and a strikeout will come to the plate. But before that, we're going to get the coach from Okeechobee to come out and check to see what's going on with Bloomfield. So a little break in the action here. 3-0 is your score. Sebring on top. We're in the top of the 6th. Only one out so far. In a very tight ball game. Okeechobee just played in one of those the other night, winning 2-1. Umpires will break up the meeting, tell everybody to get moving along. First, second, and third. And Jack Sebring is now running for Josh Morgan over there at first. Josh Morgan, of course, the catcher, so you can have the courtesy runner. So Jack over at first. Dalton at second. Cole at third. There's a strike call to Massey. They want the ground ball. Okeechobee does. They need it so they can tag and toss. There it is, but it's foul down the third base side. So the count will go 0-2. Infield plays tight around the pitcher, trying to prevent the run from scoring. Ground ball down the line at third. Oh, no, he didn't. He got confused. He had the ball. I think he wanted to toss to home, then thought about stepping on the bag. And that is what I always stress when you're teaching kids in the infield. If the ball comes to me, what am I doing? If the ball comes to me, what am I doing? And, man, the poor young man, he just kind of panicked there. It'll be an infield single. Another run will score. It'll be 4-0. And he was right in front of the bag. All he had to do was step back, tag the bag, and make a toss. Or go the other way. Toss, get the run at home first, and then wait and see what the catcher did. But he froze at that moment, and everybody went, and he just kind of held on to the ball. Base is still loaded. Still only one out. Swung on and fouled off by Chaz Waltman. And I don't know who went over to third base to take over for Bloomfield because he was playing third. Unless that is where Cruz went, but I can't tell. Fouled off again by Waltman, 2-strike count. Again, infield in tight. And now a 4-0 lead for Sebring. Reached for it, and he is out. He cannot advance because of the bases being loaded. So 2 down as Waltman goes down on strikeouts. And the 9th man to come up to the plate here in the inning will be Nelson Morales. And he'll send all 9 to the plate. Swing and a miss. I believe that's Charlie Miko actually at third base now. I think he came in from center field to take over at third. This ball hit up the middle and into center field. That'll score 1. And waving the runner halfway in between the bag, and he'll dive back in. Is Morgan. He'll stay there. Run will score. Todd scores. Nelson Morales with a base hit. Brings another run around. It's now 5. And they will start over, sending back to the plate Gomez. And the first pitch is a wild pitch and up over the top of everybody. 1-0 count. Gomez started the inning with a single and scored. He swings at a high pitch there. It's 1-1. Okeechobee's just kind of fallen apart here in the 6th inning. It was a 1-0 ball game just about 25 minutes ago, and in the 25 minutes, everything has fallen apart. Swing and a miss. Ball gets by the catcher. They'll just reach out and tag the runner. He'll be out sliding into home. That's who they will get. That is the 3rd out. But either way, it ends with Gomez on a drop third. And sliding into home. Ouch. And getting hurt was Morgan. He's a little guy, and they're checking the ankle right now. So while they check the ankle and make sure he's okay, you don't want to lose anybody in the tournament, that's for sure. So 5-0. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. He gets up, he's walking, seems to be all right. That's good news. Well, we'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning coming up next. Okeechobee down 5 runs. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and on Twitter. On Twitter, it's at Jock Jive. On Facebook, it's facebook.com/Jock Jive Sports. We'll keep you up to date with all the scores, if there's any delays, postponements, or anything like that. And you'll find out where Jock Jive is going to be. We may be in your area soon. Well, here we go. It's the bottom of the 6th inning, and Okeechobee finds themselves in a bit of a hole, 5-0. They'll need 5 to play on 6 to pull out an unbelievable win. And right now, started off, ground ball over the pitcher's head, Vicar picks it up, scoops it up at their shortstop position, and throws out the runner, Brandon Lineberry. Nice pickup there by the shortstop. Is that one just over the head of Brody Hall? One up, one away. Swinging at the first pitch and trying to drive it back to the top of the lineup. Caleb Cruz, who had quite a game on the mound, pitched a great game. Unfortunately, things just fell apart late. Swings at the first one. He's got a single today and a fly out. He's 1 for 2. Fouls off the first pitch, strike one. It's that one, shallow center coming in. Center fielder down on one knee, makes the catch. Or did he? Apparently did not. I thought he did. It looked like maybe he trapped it then. So they're going to give him the single. So Cruz on at first. So he did trap it. I thought maybe he got the glove on it, but the umpire right there says no, he trapped it. So runner aboard for Alex Suarez. Suarez 1 for 2. Cruz way off the bag over at first. You know, you can let him steal all the bases you want right now. You're up 5 runs. He's not hurting you, even if he does steal. Line shot, going to get in the hole. That's going to go into left field, and they'll have runners at first and second. Back-to-back singles. We know this Okeechobee lineup can hit the ball, but can they hit it enough to tie or win the ball game? 2 runners on, 1 out. Charlie Miko at the plate. Double his first time up. Fielder's choice last time. Been on base twice today. Outside pitch from Brody Hall. 1-0 count, 1 out in the inning. There's a line shot over Vicar's head. That's going to go all the way to the wall in left center. First run's going to score. Chavez, they got the sign up to hold the runner. He's past third. Now he's caught in the middle. The throw to the plate. Oh, they say he got him. Oh, wow. To me, it looked like Suarez got in on around the tag. The umpire calls him out. Down to third goes Miko on the double, and on the throw takes third base. So we're going to wait on this one. We'll wait and see if there's going to be a discussion or not. But, boy, I'll tell you what, I thought Suarez was safe. Cruz scored. That's the run. Will we put up a second run or not? That'll be the question. It looked to me like he got on the outside of the plate before the tag was put down. And they're going to say, no, he's out. Ouch. That hurt. What happened? The coach held up the sign to stop, but he rounded the bag a little too far. He had his hands up. Swinging at the first pitch and fouling it off is Bloomfield for strike one. So there's 2 outs and a runner at third. In a 5-1 ball game. The coach had his hands up. The kids come around third. I guess he didn't see it. He was too far down the third base line to go back. They threw to the third baseman. He threw it home. And the catcher put the tag on him. According to the umpire, he was out number 2. Down to their final out. They're down 4. Bloomfield at the plate. 0 for 2 today. Ripped that ball to third base. 1 hop scoop. Throw to first in time. And Sebring has just made Division I's round-robin tournament very interesting now. So it puts Okeechobee at 2-1 and Sebring at 2-1. So they are now tied for the top spot. It's a final 5-1 in favor of Sebring. What a game, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. But what a ball game. That's going to do it. 5-1. We hope to keep you around for the rest of the tournament. We got one more coming up here at 6 o'clock tonight. Should be another good one on this field. To be Fort Meade, who's 2-0 against Franklin County. Just about an hour from now. I'm Chuck Sebastian for JockJive.com. Again, our final 5-1 Sebring. We'll see you in about 60 minutes right here. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to get your copy of today's game. Email us at info@jockjive.com. That's info@jockjive.com.